Richie Rich back at you, man. First time watching the channel, please hit that red button right at the bottom right there. That red button won't cost you one thing. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for the notifications, like, comment, share the videos in the WhatsApp group, Facebook groups, et cetera. We're going to have a good show tonight. Got a special guest. I'll let him introduce himself. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man? It's been a excellent and adventurous year, man. I'm sure we got a lot to squeeze in tonight, man. They call me the traveling data scientist, and 2020 is a new year, man. A lot has happened since last time I've been in here. My camera's not working, you all, so I apologize for that. But if y'all don't catch it during the live, I'm sure y'all will go back and see it.
Okay. So where you currently located at, my brother? Let the people know where you calling from, brother.
Man, right now I'm in Colombia, man. It's funny, man, because I'm actually stuck in this mug, man. I can't leave right now, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I can leave, but I can't come back. So that's what I'm fighting right now to have the ability to be able to come and leave. But the problem is I don't want to leave because Colombia is my home now, and I can't get on a plane to even fly to another city because my passport is in violation right now.
Oh, okay. All right. So how long have you been there? And if you could have changed anything, is something you would have done to change that?
Heck yeah, of course. I mean, heck yeah. I mean, number one, I would have went to go renew my passport on time. That would have been number one. But for some of you who know me, some of you who don't, this is my first time ever like living in another country. So I didn't know the proper protocol. I didn't know. I just didn't know. You know what I mean? And when I went to renew my passport, they said I was 2 days over, and everybody was telling me because so many brothers have went through this before. They was like, "Yeah, man, don't worry about it. It's just fine. It's just fine." But when you go over your passport, it's two choices: it's either a fine or a deportation. For some weird reason, they have chosen to deport me. So I'm going through those processes right now.
Okay. All right. So you trying to fight that situation? Trying to make sure you stay here, or what's the deal?
Man, hell yeah. I mean, man, I got a family here, man. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers don't know, some brothers do know, man. I got a wife now, you know what I'm saying? That's really what motivated me to write this book, man, because I was not the marriage guy. I was not the marriage guy at all. That was not me. That was nothing that I was interested in. And the opportunity presented itself, and I was like, you know what? I mean, I don't got too many choices, so you know, at this point, if I want to stay here, so I had to do what I had to do, and I've just embraced it, and she's definitely gonna be the mother of. I told her I want to have 8 kids, but I'm 33, so we'll see how that works out.
You want to have 8 kids?
Yeah, man, 8.
Hey man, it sounds good. You know what I'm saying? 8 kids, boy. Once you have that first one or two, man, a lot of time the women change, bro.
Yeah, man, I've heard, man, but I think one of the things that I'm gonna make sure I do in my situation, just looking at, because the good thing is in my family, man, a lot of my family members have been married for hella years. My grandmother and grandfather was literally married to their death to like we talking about 60, 70 years almost. You know what I'm saying? So my uncles and aunts, they've been married 40. Like I grew up in a very traditional family. My mother had me at 40. So now that I am married, it's like one of the things that I'm gonna try to do, because you can never predict what happens in the future, because I don't believe in divorce, man, but I know things happen. But I know for my situation, man, I'm just gonna keep my woman pregnant as much as I can, man. That's it. Just hey man, just
Man, you tripping, man. You gonna have no money to do all that?
hey man, we'll see. That's why I'm coming out with this book, man.
All right. So, but let's get into that, man. What you got going on, man? You a day coach now?
I'm who? Oh, nah. Let me say that. What's going on? Yeah, man, definitely the honeymooner, man. So let me say that, man. for those of you who know a little bit about me, you hear me often kind of talk about game and don't lead with the trick hand. So
All right,
my
hold on real
father,
quick. Hold
go
on, because
ahead.
I know you long with it. Now I don't want to stop you. Shout out to Mr. Dump Your Boyfriend 305. Y'all can reach him on Instagram. Mr. Dump Your Boyfriend 305 on Instagram. I think he got some videos coming out with Ace Live. I see they was doing some big things down there in Miami. So y'all find him on Instagram. Check him out. Shout out to you, man. He says, roll the tape. Scientist, the honeymoon over.
I
All right.
feel you, man.
Well, go
I
ahead,
feel
man.
you.
So what's the book about, brother?
All right, so basically, the book is 30 Steps to Find Your Queen, man. And basically, and in the book, I even say this: I'm not a pickup artist. I've done all of that, though. By the way, I've done all of that. Like I've done any book on game, not any book because there's so many out there. But I was a part of the first wave of books that came out: Tariq Nasheed, Neil Strauss, Mystery, man. Like all of those books that came out about game, I was into, man. Like my life had a different, like my life was different than a lot of folks. Like from 13 to 20, I dealt with more women than some men do their entire life. Some people who know a little bit about me notice like I was kind of involved in my city in a lot of different things. So, you know, I was just in a situation where there was a lot of women around. You know, I put it like that. It was just a lot of women around. I didn't have an issue. I didn't realize that I didn't have certain levels of game until I actually left South Carolina when I moved to New York for the first time. It took me about a year, man, to actually start pulling women in New York. But once I did, I mean, you know, I started pulling foreigns here and there. I mean, left and right. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
well, I ain't gonna go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm listening.
But yeah, so I always tell cats like, yo, New York, man, is pretty much a good place to get your game going, man, because there's women everywhere. But I've come up with so many tips, man, to help brothers, man. Actually, I got a chapter in the book about how to extend your penis size, by the way, like how to extend your penis size. Like a lot of brothers don't know the way your penis is set up is your if you actually feel it, your penis actually gets hard inside your body. And it's actually a way to pull that out even more. You know what I'm saying? I know this may sound crazy, but I'm being honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's called for real, you can Google it. It's called jelking exercises, where you can actually um prolong the size of your penis. I got different ways in there how to have sex longer with women. There's certain exercise you can do. They call Kegel exercises. You can also get something called penis weights. Man, it's so like I said, man, I've done it all, man. So I'm really giving guys the real game. I'm giving guys the real game. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that you're not gonna see in no other book, man, because I've actually read
Man,
all of these books.
if you find a way to help brothers with that category, man, you probably be a millionaire, bro.
We gonna see, man. I mean, Sugar Skull. Listen, Sugar Skull Gang. I'm gonna tell you to. I'm gonna tell you to Google this stuff. Google Kundalini yoga. Google joking exercises. Google penis weights. Google penis inside your body. I mean, and I know this sounds weird, but this is what the book offers. This is the value of the book. This is why I wrote it, because I'm giving
It's
guys game
all this in
that
your
you're not,
book.
you know. It's in the book, man. I got a chapter literally called "Get Your Dick in Shape." Literally, that's the chapter. Because a lot of us guys don't think about that. You know what I'm saying? Because bro, I done been the guy where 3 to 5 minutes, I'm done. So you know what I'm saying? So in the book, I mean, bro, I literally was that guy. I can be honest. Like when I owned my own business, man, I was really working hard, man. I was under a lot of stress, and that happened, man. You know what I'm saying? Also, Sugar Skull Gang, so you already know what I'm speaking on is real. And this is, and matter of fact, but in matter of fact, it's other things that can help you increase your stamina, man. Eating vitamin B12, eating apples, eating certain type of food, eating using ginseng.
Pumpkin seeds.
I used to take ginseng shots every day, every morning, man. I used to take ginseng shots, man. You know what I'm Hey man, fly boy, man, it's real talk, man. So I'm giving y'all the game. If you want to help increase your stamina, ginseng shots, eating a lot of food with chili powder in. I'm telling y'all, man, all of this works, man.
I heard pumpkin seeds are good too.
I haven't heard of pumpkin seeds, but watermelon, they call them watermelon rind. I think that's what it's called. You know, when you eat the watermelon, the actual green part. that we throw away, if you eat that, that actually helps your stamina and all that as well. And I've done this research already. You know what I'm saying? This is stuff I've done. No, this is not, like I said, the book took me 10 years to write. You know what I'm saying? I felt like the perfect time to come out with it was when I actually got married. So, you know what I'm saying? So, and then, you know, if a divorce ensues, then I'll write a book on that. But you know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is.
So when you saying you married, man, are you married on paper? Are you planning on getting married on paper? Well,
I
are
mean,
you
we
already
are.
married? You married
Yeah,
on paper already?
we already did that, man. And you know, if you look at the research, man, like if you even ask some of these other people who have YouTube channels who got married to Colombian women, man, they actually married them very fast. Like if you actually start asking around, guys married for, I don't know what it is about Colombian culture, man, but actually to be honest with you, my wife now wanted to marry me immediately. Now, of course, people gonna say, well, it's for this, it's for that, it's for this. But if y'all knew the insides of my relationship, what I have put my wife through to get to this point, the test I put her through, man, I have even locked her out the house before. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, she went to go stay with her friend. Of course, I had to make sure she was safe and all that. But man, me and her have been through. I have put her through so many tests just to make sure she know. Like, and you know this, Rich. Like, I went on a trip for a month and left her. I didn't leave her money or anything. And the whole time I was going, she didn't ask me for no money or anything. So, you know, in the book, I go through all of that, man. Matter of fact, I can drop some game on the fellas right now if you would like me to.
Yeah. Go ahead, man. Drop that shit, man. I just put the link to his book in the chat. I think it's on pre-order right now, right?
Yeah, man, it's on pre-order, man. It's already looking like I'm getting some love, man, from the fellas in the travel group. You know what I mean? And I'm not rushing this, man. Like, you know, I'm gonna be promoting this book for the next. This is what I'm doing now. I'm not arguing with Cash no more. Also, let me apologize to anybody I've ever offended in this travel community, bro. This is 2020. It's a new energy. We all just on some new energy, man. Like I'm married now, bro. Like, you know, I'm working on having my first child, so I don't even got time or either do anybody else got time to even be going back and forth like anything. Like if the book ain't for you, I get it. But for some guys, man, oh yeah, R.I.P. Kobe, by the way. R.I.P. Kobe. R.I.P. Kobe. Let me just say
Shout
that
out to
right there.
Kobe, man. Thumbs up to that brother, man. Much love to him.
A
Let's
lot
give
of
him,
people talking
hey,
about conspiracy
let's give a
theories.
moment. Let's give a moment of silence for Kobe, man. R.I.P. my brother. Rest in heaven.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. All that above.
Shoot them PayPal links, man, in the chat, man. People asking for it.
All right, man. The Cash App is the easiest way. It's the best way, man. For some reason, man, PayPal. A lot of people said they couldn't get through to it, but yeah, it is, man. It's the Cash App. The PayPal. Use this email right here.
So Flyboy, I'm actually working on an audio book right now, man. We need the link, man. We need the link, bro. Um, You know, I'm noticing that this is just the future, man. Because you got a lot of guys that need the information, and certain things you just can't put on a YouTube channel, man. And I get it, books are a lost art. I get it, but that's why I said this book is a specialty book. It's for guys who know that they definitely have a missing link in their game. You know what I mean? Find me a wife at the club. I mean, you can, man. Matter of fact, I get it. You spelled Colombia wrong too. Matter of fact, in the book, I actually talk about that, and I'll get into some of the game right now. If you ever wife a woman that was a prostitute or whore, like I said, once again, it's in the book. There's different ways that you can handle that. All right. Now, if you wife a woman that was a prostitute and she does not have a STD, the first thing you need to do is check your own ego. That's the first thing you need to do. If you're a wife and a woman that was a prostitute. Because if you'll find out, a lot of these women that were promiscuous or were prostitutes, they actually end up being some of the most down women because they're because they know that you know their past. Those are the women that actually allow you to have three. Anybody that's ever wiped the hoe, and most of us have, not saying all of us, but most of us have. Most of us that have ever wiped well, not a pro, but like a very, very promiscuous woman, they'll tell you, bro, they freaks. Though they down with having sex with other women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being honest. But if you wife a woman that has a past, you have to take your ego out of the equation and figure out what it is that you really want. You know what I'm saying? Do you really want a freaky woman as a girlfriend or a wife? You know what I'm saying? Can you handle that? Can you handle her having a sexual history of 50 plus men or whatever the number is? You know what I'm
50.
saying? Whatever the number is, whatever the number is.
You've
Can
been
you
quite generous, my friend. If a girl a prostitute,
man,
she probably average 50 a week. So
man,
if she a
man? But
year or
like I
two in the
said,
game, man, you know.
but if she don't have an STD, what's the problem? I mean, if she don't have an STD, her vagina must be good. People are willing to pay for it. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't
So
true, man. You ain't never hit a damn broad and it wasn't no damn good.
yeah. How long have you been married? How did you know you want to get married? I mean, well, in my situation, I mean, I never wanted to get married. You know what I'm saying? And then, my wife now, she's talked to me about it, and I was always saying I want to have a baby first. And it just didn't work out in that order. And then basically it was, all right, so Colombia's trying to deport you. And I was like, well, if they deport me for 6 months or a year, we got a real relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not nothing fake. Like it's we got a real relationship. Like if you, and this is human beings, she's been living with me my whole time I've been here, except when I took my trip. Like she's been with me every single day. I've been sick 3 times since I've been here, man. I'm done with eating fish, by the way. You know what I'm saying? So she took care of me every day. When you with a woman every day, having sex with her and talking to her family and she talking to your family and you smell her breath every morning, she smell yours and farting in the bed. I mean, you naturally build a relationship with a woman. And also I tell guys this too. When you're my age, I'm 33. I feel
Hey,
like finding a go ahead.
hold on real quick. Let me give a shout out to Sugar Skull. He donated on the PayPal. I know it don't show up on the screen. I know a lot of y'all wanted to come on the screen and all that, and that's good too. I take it anywhere I can get it. But when you PayPal or Cash App, YouTube don't get that 30, 40%. So I appreciate that,
Shoot.
man. Appreciate that donation. It's motivation to keep going. But go ahead, brother. I hope I didn't mess your
Nah,
man.
it's all good. This is your show. So this is what I tell brothers, man. I know right now it's not cool to want to have a main woman or have a wife. That's why I don't even say wife. I say queen because she was my queen before she was my wife. Not because she was a queen individually. It's because I'm a king. You know what I'm saying? And if you see yourself as a king and somebody asks you, what are you a king of? The simple answer is I'm a kingdom of my own happiness. You know what I'm saying? I'm a king of my own happiness. And as a king of your own happiness, any woman that deals with you automatically becomes a queen. And once you share that energy with somebody, man, you can just take it to the next level, man.
Right, right. So, like in relationships, man, sometimes the longer you be in it, you'll get more tests, more tests. So you feel very confident in your relationship that you already went through all these tests and you know who this person is. So for these guys listening, when they find a female, how do they know this female is the right one? How do they absolutely feel confident like you are?
It's that's a great question, man. Like I said, man, it's only $10. Spend with me. It's 100 some pages. I really get deeper in the game, but it starts like this. And
Don't
I've
give
done
them too
been
much
through.
now. Don't give them too much of the book. But this the link to the book right here. But go ahead, break it down for these brothers.
So I've been on every side of the spectrum, man. I've been the guy that wasn't getting none to the guy that's getting a whole bunch of it to the guy that's not getting none again, vice versa. All right. So the first thing you got to do when you meet a woman, man, is finding out about her energy, man. So I always tell guys, man, Steve Harvey has a book about whatever dates, whatever. I got a rule too. It's the 3-date, 30-day rule. If you have not had sex with the woman by the fourth date, you got to move on. And I tell you guys, and I actually have a budget in the book as well. The first date, you shouldn't spend more than $30. The second date, you shouldn't spend more than $50. The third date, you shouldn't spend more than $100. Because a lot of dudes mess up. I don't care how much money you
So
got. A lot of dudes mess.
you talking about USD? Are you talking about in Colombia or are you talking about in
I'm talking
America?
about. I'm talking about US dollar.
In America.
In America, I've done it numerous times, I'm gonna tell you how you do it. My Spanish is it's all right. It's all right. And I'm gonna tell you how I did it. So one thing I tell guys, if you want to meet a woman and spend the least amount of money as possible, the first date should be at a sweet shop. That was my and when I was living in Atlanta, oh man, that was my go-to. Like, yo, let's go get something to eat. And then when I invite her to the restaurant, she realizes it's a cake shop. What woman doesn't like sweets? And you can get a nice little slice of pie or a nice piece of cake for like what? Depending on where you go, the most you're gonna spend is maybe $8. So already you have took her to a place she likes. Number one, sugar naturally makes everyone happy. So number two, she's gonna be in a great mood. And number three, y'all are basically in a position to where it's like, cool, we can start talking to each other. I'll spend a little bit of money. And then another thing too, if you're trying to have a sex with a woman on the first date, we call it in this community, we call it the 3-date rule. All right. Come on, Lakeith. Let's not act like dudes is not. I mean, I've done it. Let's not act like dudes is not spending $100 on the first date, bro. Stop it. Like, let's not act like dudes is not doing that, especially in Atlanta.
Shit,
So that
that could be normal, man.
that's what I'm
I mean, I'm
saying.
not saying I'm spending 100, but that what I do is travel, man. I try to take girls out. If I take them out, it's on a Tuesday. There's a lot of places that have $2 Tuesdays, and Mexican spot will work for you any night of the week. When you eat Mexican food, most of their plates are never over $12, $15.
I love you.
Huh?
No, that was my wife saying she loved me.
Oh, okay.
She always do that when she say I'm doing something, bro. That's just
She
how
know
women are.
she got that radar on you, bro. She
Yeah,
know
you know
you
how
on
it
know you on the tube, giving that game up.
is. She don't know what's going on. But anyway, go ahead, brother.
So $2 Tuesdays or the Mexican to work any day of the night. I mean, any day of the week, man. When y'all want to save some money, then like you say, man, coffee shops, something where, man, if that vibe ain't right, man,
Okay,
you
well,
ain't
let
gotta
me say
stay long.
this. Let me interrupt you real quick. So in this community, we always say, in the gang community, we say never take a woman to a coffee shop. Let me tell you why. A
All
coffee
right,
shop is not intimate enough. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? A coffee shop is
You
not
talking
intimate
about
enough.
banging them on the first night? I got
Well,
you.
not even just banging them, just actually creating a real bond. So women are emotional creatures, as we all know. Women are emotional creatures. So I always tell guys is when you take a woman out on the first date, a Mexican spot is good. Any spot to when you don't want to eat burritos on the first date, but you want to take her to a spot where it's low cost, and after you leave that spot, then because you want to do 3 dates in one is what it's called. It's called a 3-day in one rule. So you
Yeah.
want to take her to 3 separate locations in one day to make her feel like she's known you a lot longer than she knows you. And I'm telling you, this is stuff I've actually done. You know what I'm saying? Like you might start with let's start with a sweet shop. All right, cool. We go to a sweet shop, then it's like, all right, well, cool. Let's go to let's go to the park. And then after you do the park, this is my favorite. Let's go to the grocery store and grab some wine. So already you have went to 3 different places with her. You wind down at your crib, and now I always say at the end, the main goal on the first date is to get her back to your house. That's the main goal. So I always tell guys, when you create a date with a woman, make sure it's near your house. Man, I have done it. I have made the same mistake. Guys will create dates with women and it's 30 minutes away, 20 minutes away. No, if the woman does not want to be cooperative, move on. That's it. There's no need to be like if a woman think about it. When all of us are in relationships and we take too long to text a woman back, what does she do? She gets mad and texts us like, why you ain't texting us back? So when you text a woman and she doesn't text you back immediately, it's no need to go on YouTube and study all of this stuff. Dude, if she takes an hour to text you back, text her back in another hour. We don't got time for games, so we just moving on. You're looking for your queen, which means you're looking for a woman that gives you cooperation. We're not talking about dimes. We're not talking about rich women. We're talking about your queen, a woman that's gonna ride for you. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like what I forgot the rapper name, what Papoose got with Remy Ma. You're looking for your queen. You're looking for a woman that's gonna ride for you when you need one. And a lot of guys, they've never experienced that before. And I've had that, thankfully, a couple times in my life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to show brothers how to get that. And like I said, if the book doesn't work for you, cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's 30 steps, and it might take you a year to get through the 30 steps. You know what I'm saying? Because one of the steps is learning the game. Like, how do you actually meet a woman? How do you make conversation with a woman? Like, how does that happen? And I used to have it. It's called approach anxiety. When you see a woman and you get scared, and it's like, oh my God, what do I do? So in the book, I say, if you have approach anxiety, how do you get a woman without having to approach her? You know how you do that? Get her to approach you. How do you do that? Buy a cute little dog. You know what I'm saying? Or volunteer somewhere where you know it's going to be a lot of women that you have to interact with. Or what's another one? Or if you're already in shape, go to the gym and become a fitness instructor. Learn how to cook and then teach your own cooking classes, women only. Like, man, I'm telling you, it's so many ways. Like, if you have approach anxiety like I did, you can switch the game up, and then now you have women coming to you, man. So, like I said, whatever situation you have as a man, the book addresses that. And I know this is not a topic, many of y'all, may even need, but still, if you need it, it's how to find your queen in 30 days. This is not to be a player, this is not to be a pimp. This is how to find your queen.
So how y'all fellas feel about women that sleep with you on the first night? I mean, I know here in America, it just seems like guys, if they sleep with them on the first night, then that you can't never make that the wifey. Is that just the opposite in Colombia?
Well, by the way, all four of my girlfriends I slept with the first night except one. I had 5 girlfriends in my life, and I slept with all of them the first night except one. And two of them didn't work is because, well, one of them, I mentioned this before, she was Japanese, and she's from a very different culture. Okay, she's from a culture that's very strict. Japanese, not Chinese. Japanese, very different culture. Do your research on Japanese culture, okay? I met it, and this is when I was living in New York, and like I said, I was deep in the game when I was in New York. That's what got me into studying the game, because I was in New York, and like I said, I realized that I didn't have game. You know what I'm saying? But hold on, let me read what brothers think. Brothers father made, they are not looking for a brother looking to get in moods. Oh, I feel you. This is not about moving to another country. This is about finding the queen wherever you're at. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've even done this in the United States. Me and a woman was in a relationship, and we literally called each other king and queen. And the situation with her didn't work because her family got involved. Because literally, her family thought we had went crazy. Like, because we was literally calling each other king and queen. And this is when I was living in Atlanta. Her family literally flew down from Chicago and thought we were going crazy. So because I ain't even want to get into it, her brothers came, but I was just like, I just ended up, because I was living with her. I just ended up moving and going my way. And that's actually the last relationship I was in before I even moved to Colombia, to be honest with you. So I was already on a king mentality, literally, before I moved to Colombia.
All right. Okay. That's what's up, my brother. So yeah, man, I just put the link in here. I'm definitely check you out, brother. That's gonna be a hard copy book, right? I
Nah,
mean,
it's a digital book. You can get it if you got it's on everything. You can get it on your phone, on Amazon. You can get it on what's good, Superior Truck, and you can get it on your tablet. I'm actually coming out with a hard copy book, and in the hard copy book, I'm gonna have pictures of me throughout my years with several different women that I've been with. Of course, I'm gonna mark their face out because I know some dudes may be in doubt, but I'm like, bro, I've been like this. Like, some of y'all kind of heard me speak on it a little bit before. You know what I mean? But man, I've been like this. That exactly, like when I told my family was like, "You got married." You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it
for
is.
sure, I want to know, man, why you get married so fast, bro? Why ain't you give us some time, man?
Do you recommend that? So I look at finding your queen like I said, there's steps to it. So once I was at the sniper step, which is step 29, how to become a sniper. Because I literally, man, I ain't gonna get too deep into this because I don't want to, be involved in no future lawsuits. But I had a job, right? And when I worked at this job, it was women at that job that I pretty much dated, like a good number of women that I worked with in my job, and we all sat together. Nobody argue. No, I mean, one of them kind of find out, but I had everybody just under the understanding and cooperation that, yo, listen, nobody wants to get fired, and that's hard to do, man. Messing with 4 women at your workplace, that's hard to do, man. And I was able to pull it off. It was never no issues. Now I did get a blessing. I did get a well, I got actually kept getting blessings because one of the women actually ended up getting a better job. One of the women actually ended up working remotely. So I ended up having to deal with all 4 of them. And then they slowly started eliminating. God just started eliminating them from the situation. So I ended up dating one for a little bit longer. But her, I'm really not into women that do drugs like that. That's just not my thing. So that's another thing too, man. I tell brothers, man, if you're, and I get it. If you're looking for a woman for real, I'm not talking about migrant or none of that, but be honest with yourself. None of us want to be 60 or 70 cleaning up our own crap or depending on no nursing home to do that. Let's just be honest here. So one of the things that I tell brothers is to make a list. This is the law of manifestation. Make a list of every quality that you want in a woman. I'm talking about everything. Nice breasts, good breath, tall, long hair, natural hair. Like me, I'm a natural hair guy. All of the things that you want your woman to be. Write that on the list. It's called a manifestation list. Put it on your wall and put it on your mirror every morning when you get ready, and you read it every day. You see it every day. Also, what I also did, this was back when I lived in Atlanta, because I always had a thing for Latin women. Print out beautiful Latin women, go to the website like Pinterest, print out beautiful Latin women, put them all over your room wall, and just manifest the women that you want. And watch how the law of the universe works, and you'll start to see those women just pop up in your life, man. It's crazy. I'm telling you, man, like before I came to Colombia, I had manifested Colombian women. And I took a trip to New York, and I went to a city called Elizabeth, New Jersey. Some of y'all know about Elizabeth, New Jersey. To me, it's the dime capital, by the way. It's literally South America. Like Elizabeth, Google it. I think the population is like 60% Latinos, bro. I don't know how they ended up with that spot. But literally, I met 3 women there. Tell me why every single woman that I just tried to gain was from Colombia. And this was before I ever been to Colombia. I was like, yo, I'm meant to go to Colombia, bro. Got my ticket, came to Colombia, and I came here for 6 days. My first trip here, I had a ball. Some of y'all know about that already. And I knew Colombia was home, man. I knew Colombia was home.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So what happened to the girls in the States, man? You wasn't rocking with them?
I mean, well, also everything is in the process, man. Number one, we gotta understand this in the United States. You're dealing with the system. Come on, KC. I ain't see the highlights yet, man. Come on, man. But some of us gotta understand that in America, the African American man is looked at the lowest on the totem pole. That's number one. All right. So you're not only trying to get the woman, you're fighting with how society looks at you. You know what I'm saying? Jackson Jeter, you funny, man. But you funny, man. But yeah, but I tell brothers, get your passport, because once you leave the United States, you'll realize that a lot of the stuff that you had. Look, think about it like this. If you can pull a 6 in the United States, you can pull an 8 in Colombia. I can only speak for Colombia. For real. African American women in the United States are by far I'm gonna say American women are by far the hardest women I've ever dealt with. Marwa has said the exact same thing. If you can pull an American woman,
never dated a black woman.
well, he didn't say black, he said American, and I agree
That's
with
what
him.
I'm talking about. He never dated a black American woman.
Well, but he didn't say black though. He just said American. He was like they're the hardest ones to pull, like to date, and I agree with him. Like I agree, and I've dated
in
several.
America,
I've dated Chinese.
the women set standards, man. Women are in power in America, So yeah, it's gonna be a little difficult. I mean, look at the Super Bowl. It was nothing but women at halftime. I guess it was one little guy, whatever, but shit, women dominating the shit, man. They
So
dominate shit.
exactly. So what does a man? I'm glad you said that. So now that we know women have more money than us out inside the United States, they have more money than us as black men overall. We know that now. So how do we beat that? How do we beat that? I want guys to understand. Game overrules all. I used to be a Pookie and Ray Ray. I used to be that. like I used to be a Pookie and Ray Ray when I was in my younger years. You know what I'm saying? So instead of, and I actually, when I became a professional, I hated Pookie and Ray Ray because I got mad at him. Like, how are these guys messing with the same quality of women or higher quality than women than me? You know why? Because game overrides all. Game, not your car, not your house, not your money. Because guess what? We hear about it all the time. All these famous people and rich people are getting cheated on by simplistic people. We hear it all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I want cats to know, man, if you leave with your trick hand, that's the hand they're gonna reach for. But what if they make more money than you? How do you navigate it then? That's why so many men in the United States are sexually frustrated because they're dealing with women that make more than them and they don't know how to navigate that. But I teach you how to navigate that.
All right. He got that in the book too, y'all. Y'all need to cop this book. You know what I'm saying? I'm a cop one myself. Support the brother platform. You feel me? But anyhow, man, I was in the Mexican spot today. And I had my t-shirt on, man. They was looking at me crazy, man. Like,
I like that.
they was looking at me. They was looking at me crazy and that motherfucker like, what that mean? But anyhow, man, if y'all want to cop a t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? I'll put up the link for y'all in a second.
How much is it?
I'm giving a discount out, man. So um it's 20, 25. Well, it's 21 for these, the ones I got on. 21.9. $21.99. But I
So
got the
how do we buy one?
I'm gonna put the link up for y'all right
Okay,
now.
okay.
I'll put the link up. Link up right here, man. Y'all go to that Teespring, check it out. I got the Roll to Take shirts and I got these currently, but I got a few more quotes I'm coming up with now. And I'm gonna come out with a few more t-shirts. Do y'all want t-shirts with quotes on it, or what's the deal? Y'all want shirts with pictures on it and shit? What y'all prefer, man? I think the quotes are better, but oh, you wore your shirt? Word, where you was at? Where you wore it at? Man, they be looking at me crazy with this shirt on. They be trying to figure out like what he talking about. But yeah, I definitely got some looks on that shit tonight.
I think that's the one I'm a cop, man. What you said what now? Oh, when you was at the
Maybe.
bruh said he wore his tonight.
Right. I catch flights, not feelings. Taking off on your hoe.
Bruh in the chat said he wore his tonight.
Right. I just posted that. Yeah, job.
Okay. I want a
I
shirt
want.
of the clock.
Hey man, I thought about making shirts. Certain things. That's a good idea though. Be like, yo, I'm gonna get married right here. Picture the clock. Oh shit.
For real.
So where you get married at, man? You just did a little court thing? How did that work?
Yeah, man, we just did the paperwork, man. I plan on if they don't deport me, I'm planning on having a wedding on my birthday, man. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, some of y'all heard me say this before. I've actually bought some of my family passports, so I'm gonna be inviting my family. I know her family's gonna come, and I'm really excited about it, and we're gonna do it big, man. We're gonna do it big. I'm gonna have to go ahead and do everything because, like I said, this was done out of order, so I'm gonna have to buy the ring and the wedding band and all that extra stuff, man. Man, I ain't gonna lie though, man. It ain't cold where I'm at, but them hoodies is tough. Appreciate that, Fly Boy. I'm gonna definitely support you. Let me know anything you got going on. I'm gonna support you. That's what it's really about, man. Like I said, I'm gonna buy one of your shirts tonight, as soon as we get off, and I'm definitely gonna spin with you, Fly Boy. That's what it's really about, man. Just supporting each other.
Hey, I got the hoodies, man. I know it's cold where y'all at. I didn't wear my hoodie today in Atlanta because it wasn't that cold, you know.
What's the
So
weather like in Atlanta right now?
it's the hoodies right here. I think today it might have been like 65. You know what I mean? It
Oh man,
wasn't
I
that
love
cold. I had
Atlanta.
a real light jacket on. I had my shirt on. So once I got in there, I took my jacket off and was walking around like, yeah, bitch, you see what's up? Man, I can't tell you what size I got on, brother.
Hey, I was thinking that, like, that's funny as hell. My bro asking that. My bro.
But I'll say this: whatever size you wear, order the size you wear, because they straight up they fit. I think they might be Hanes, man. I can't remember what they is. Let me see. They might be Hanes. What that thing? Yeah,
Man, come on, man.
Hanes, bro. They Hanes, bro. So whatever size white t-shirt Hanes you wear, order that size. You know what I'm saying? Flyboy said he just copped one of your books, man. That's what's up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
definitely,
put the
definitely
link
most
to this
so.
brother book right here up, man. Just cop one. If you don't need it, if you think you don't need it, just cop it for somebody else. You know, they probably do need it, you know. He give it.
Exactly. That's why I say, brothers, that if it ain't for you, that's cool. I get it. But shout out to Mr. Dump Your Boyfriend. That's a funny name too, by the way. You
That's his
encouraging people to
brand.
be
That's his brand. Yo,
oh, okay.
you gotta follow him on Instagram, man. Mr. Dump Your Boyfriend on Instagram, 305. Just like y'all see it right here. He got some funny little skits, man, with some females. Y'all gotta see it. I think he doing something with Ace down there in Miami. So y'all check him out. Hit
Word,
him up
word.
on Instagram.
So let me ask you a question, Rich. Being in the United States, dealing with what you got to deal with. Um, what do you think are some issues that you feel like I may need to address that a lot of men, like I said, people got to remember I lived in the Matrix for 33 years, so and
Right.
I've dated a lot of women. So I mean, and I've dated multiple races within the Matrix, and my worst experiences were with American women, man. And I've had some good experiences too, but I think a lot of it has to do with just the brainwashing overall of where African American men, their place in society. So I'm gonna ask you, what are some things you think a lot of men deal with that seem to be difficult, which is one of the reasons why cats like me even leave the Matrix and travel the world and stuff like that.
Well, man, I think the biggest problem brothers have nowadays, and if we're just talking about dating, I want to get more into that. I think us as brothers, we have more problems with dealing with the mother of our kids and stuff like that. And the dating, I could deal with problems with dating, but when it comes to problem with seeing your kids or having your kids stuff like that, I see a lot of brothers go through a lot like that, man. That be the deal breaker, man. That be the thing with guys like, oh, I ain't dating no more. Whatever
Mm,
race he dating. That does it for the brothers. That make them want to turn their back and go somewhere else. Because in a lot of guys' situation, that's why they date abroad, because they feel like those women will, no matter what, they'll be down with the father seeing the kid. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where a lot of brothers' issues coming in. I think anybody in America can get a date. That ain't hard to do. You know what I'm saying? You can see any female, hey, how you doing? Hey, can I be friends? Can I take you out some time, whatever. Can I get your number? That shit ain't hard. You know what I'm saying? Now you might not be dating the one you want, but you
exactly.
can get
That's
a
the
date
book.
in America. And that's
Yeah. Okay. Go
a
ahead.
lot of people say, oh, he's over there because he can't get a girl in the US. Bullshit. The ugliest motherfucker in America can find somebody. You know what I'm saying? But you get tired of dealing with this sense of entitlement from these women. You take a woman out and she like, oh, I don't want to go to here. I want to go to Ruth Chris. Like they want you to spend all this money and then they want to order the highest shit on the menu. I had a female tell me the other day, I was gonna take her out for a birthday, and I told her I was gonna take her to it's a nice little spot I knew. She said, no, I want to go to Ruth Chris.
Mm.
I said, well, I didn't know how that shit was. So I had to go online And I looked at it, it's $50 a fucking plate. I was like,
Which
nah, we ain't doing root. Long story short, I ended up not even fucking with her, man. Period. You know what I'm saying?
so this is another. This is literally in the first one of the first pages of the book. Never give a woman gifts unless you've already had sex with her. All
Oh
right.
yeah, she was a chick I used to date back in the days.
Okay.
I hadn't seen her in a while, so you know, and really to be honest, I just wanted to go somewhere nice for me. But I
Yeah.
didn't want to spend Blue Chris money. I was gonna end up spending $150 if I went to that place. Because the meals is gonna be $50 a piece, and plus gratuity, a tip, whatever they call that shit. Gratuity, how you say it, man? My
Yeah,
tongue can't get
gratuity.
gratuity, yeah. So by the time I paid that and taxes and all, man, I'd have been out of 150. You know what I'm saying?
Whew.
Shit, I went to the grocery store the other day and caught some
Spend
steaks on
150.
sale. I said, I bought my own goddamn steak. You know? Shit. But yeah, man, so that's how women are is dating in Atlanta, man. They feel real entitled. They want to go to the restaurants that they don't want to pay for. They want you to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? And they not appreciative, man. You know, you take her out on a date and motherfuckers give you a grandma hug. Like, what the fuck? I want some pussy. Shit.
Yeah.
I
So
admit
all
to
right. So that's a part of it. That's one of the things is on the first date you don't want to spend more than $30. All right, not on her. Now on you do whatever, but you don't want to spend more than $30. So I'm gonna tell you what I do. Like I said, when it's the first date, I always take control. I make sure it's close to my house, number one. And even in the book, I got a couple of ways that you can kind of get it to your crib. Like let's say one of the ways you can be like, this is actually working. I left my debit card at the house. Can you pay? Or if you don't want to pay, we can just run to my house really quick. And then once you get to the house, it's like, well, we can just, you know what I'm saying? And it helps if marijuana is legal in your city. I mean,
right.
if it's legal, you can be like, well, how about this? How about before we go out, let's do this, let's smoke, or and I always tell guys, make sure you have wine or what women like always in your house. You know what I'm saying? Make you got it. So when a woman comes over to your house, man, you have to have it ready at any point. You have to put yourself in the game. All
Right.
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 And a lot of women they get bored really quick. So I tell guys, man, within an hour and 30 minutes, when she's in your house, within an hour, 30 minutes, you should be trying to get her into your bedroom. And there's ways to get her into your bedroom. One of the ways is offer a massage. Don't as soon as she come in the house, don't offer her a massage, but you can say stuff like, man, you just acted so tense, man. Like, you know what you need. When was the last time you got a good massage? Most women are gonna, because dudes ain't into that. Most women are gonna say a long time. So what I do is I like to start with their feet. I massage their feet first. So what you're doing right now is you're just getting them comfortable taking off clothes. That's it. You just want to have
And
them
if
take
you,
off
if
their
you got them
shoes.
at that point, you almost in there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it's that's what I'm saying. Like once you get the shoes off, the socks off, and this is when you just getting them comfortable with taking off clothes. At that point, that's why I always keep the heat up when a woman comes over, so she have to take off her jacket and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So once you start rubbing her feet, next thing is, look, you know what you need? You need a massage, man. And after that, once you get into the room, and of course your room needs to look like something. It needs to look nice. Like when she comes in your room, it should smell good. It shouldn't be drawers everywhere. It shouldn't be socks everywhere. Like when she comes in your room, you want her to see your room and be like, "Yo, this is someplace that I can see myself coming to a lot. I don't mind being in here." And when you take a woman out for a nice date and then have sex, you know what I'm saying, after the date, it's not because she doesn't owe you sex because you took her because you spent money on her. That's a buster. That's the way a buster thinks. That's the way a simp thinks. She should want to have sex with you because you show her a hell of a time. All right. So
Right.
whenever I meet a woman that I like on a first date, you know what I do to initiate contact? I hug her like I've known her for 20 years. Because the whole point of when you meet a woman, you want to make them feel comfortable. We're in this Me Too era right now. All right. So you have to be careful of how you deal with women. And I tell guys in the book, like I've dated 4 women at the same job before. All right. I've done this. And these dudes I used to work with can vouch for that. I've actually done this and I got receipts. So what I tell guys is if you want to date a woman that you see every day, the best thing you can do is, like I said, because of this whole Me Too era or whatever, if you try to date a woman, whatever. I feel you, hey, but it's true. I mean, let me know when I'm making something up. I mean, I'm just telling you what works. I'm just telling you what works. So if you're working with a woman and you find her attractive, these days you can't just holler at her. So you got to make yourself available. So I actually have rules of how to date women that you work with. All right. So the first thing you have to do is you always have to speak to them as much as possible, even if it's saying hello to them every day. Make sure you always dress nice. Definitely not Dr. Love, man. Definitely not Dr. Love, but make sure you dress nice. Make sure you got good cologne, and you want to make sure that you're popular at work. And you want to make sure you have a female friend at work that you're not having sex with. Why? Because that woman that you're not having sex with, or a gay dude. And I know that sounds crazy, especially in Atlanta. It was this gay dude that I was cool with at work that literally introduced me to every woman that I wanted to be introduced to. And y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, but I'm telling y'all what works. I'm not telling y'all nothing I read or seen. I'm telling y'all what works. All right. Gay dudes were introduced because for some reason beautiful women love gay dudes. I don't know why. So if you can befriend a woman at your job that you do not have sex with, don't even ever try to come on to her. You just want to be able to confide in her. All right. And the reason you want to confide in her is because she's going to go back and tell all the female friends that you really want to deal with how cool you are, how nice your crib is. You know what I'm saying? How together your stuff is. So pretty much you need female women. Like a lot of these guys talk about not having don't let women put you in the friend zone, fellas. This is new age game. You want to be put in the friend zone. All right. Once a beautiful woman puts you in the friend zone, you know what you do? You accept being in the friend zone, and you immediately tell her. You immediately start hanging out with her and ask her to introduce you to some of her beautiful
Right, right. Absolutely. Absolutely, my brother. Good game. You know what I'm saying? You definitely, I mean, yeah, man, shit. And you can't knock them down, you join them. You know what I'm saying? Then eventually, shit, hell, she might give you some too.
friends.
She gonna
Exactly, because now she know
probably,
other
you know what
women
I'm saying?
want you.
You
Facts.
gotta play that long game on her ass.
Man, boy, Jackson, man, why you getting on me, man? I
Overseas nigga channel.
I don't even know who you talking about, man.
I don't know what he talking
What if
about.
what if that gay dude wants you? I mean, hey man, that's his issue, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my issue, man. But I'm just being honest, man. I know a lot of guys don't like I have no idea what American women want or care about. Well, women are driven by their emotions, which is why you can literally do everything for a woman, and then when she get mad, she'll literally tell you you ain't ish, and you'll be like, wait a minute, what? Like I literally been helping you the last 10 years, and because you mad at this moment, you telling me I'm nothing. Like women are emotional creatures, but you can use that to your advantage. That's why. Let me ask you something, Rich. How do you feel about a woman cheating on you? How do you feel about that?
Hey, bro, that just depends on how long I've been with her, man. Well, will I stay with her? You know what I'm saying? But it's something fresh, 6 months, a year. Y'all there.
Yeah, a year. She cheats on you in a year.
It just depends on the circumstance, you know, because sometimes women play the get back game. They catch you cheating, then you know what I mean. Depends on,
Okay, well she hasn't caught you cheating.
and I catch her cheating.
Yeah.
Shit, it's a done deal, man. It's a done deal, man. I at least take some time out. I at least break that relationship off, and give it some time, and get my thoughts together. And don't go straight off emotion. You know what I'm saying? And evaluate the situation. But man, I never had too many females that I have caught cheating in my life. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a lot of experience in that category. But nah, man, it's no go, man. Loyalty is everything, man. You know,
So
most of my issues be, women be fucking bitching and arguing about everything, shit like that. You know what I mean? Making stupid ass decisions, shit like that. But as far as cheating, now you got a lot of women that like to talk to their exes and what I'm saying, baby daddies and shit like that. And I just sit back and see how the situation is. If I'm dating a chick for 2, 3 months and she's claiming her baby daddy her best friend, this and that, she got all these male friends, and I'm gonna break that. I'm gonna be one of them friend niggas. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be your man. I'm gonna be a friend too. And I ain't gonna try to change her. Don't try to change these damn women. If they want to be, if you met them wearing a goddamn hook outfit, expect them to wear a hook outfit every day. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
If that's how their mentality is, don't change them. Just find one that fit like a glove for you. If you like conservative women, find you a conservative woman. See how she dress every day. Meet her family. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times that family, it makes a big damn difference. They from the gutter. Their family is about that gutter life. And most likely that's what they're about. So
yeah.
y'all gotta make good decisions, man, when you date, man. Don't just look at the looks and shit. Look at how they treat you, man, and how they act. You know, man.
Facts.
That's
Facts.
that's what's important, man. You know. Of course you
I
want
mean,
some.
that's
Go ahead.
go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Of course you want somebody that you can stand looking at, but a lot of times, you know how they do. You know how they do travel. They want to go for the dime. They want to meet the baddest bitch in the area, and then they have to keep up with this baddest bitch because you got these cats out here with all kind of money, and they making all these proposals to your female, and she going, you know what I mean? Stop dating all the women that's in love with social media, you know, always on the fucking gram, this and that. Them motherfuckers ain't worth a damn.
Man, so I've actually dated a woman that happened to me. Right, I dated a very beautiful woman. She was a Hooters girl, so you already know. And I went through every possible drama that you can go through. You know what I'm saying? See, and that's the thing too, man. A lot of cats gotta understand. That's why one of the things I ask cats is when you're trying to find your queen, you have to pretty much create a manifestation list. Like, if you ask anybody would they mess with Beyonce, you gotta ask them why though. Is it because she's beautiful? Is it because she's rich? Is it because all of those things? So if you want a woman that you gotta first figure out what it is that you want. But then I ask you, well, what if her vagina isn't that good? So you gotta be real, detailed in what it is that you exactly want from a woman. And that'll help you manifest your queen. And I get it. A lot of dudes want to act like they never want to settle down or whatever. I get it. But what happens when you get sick? You know what I'm saying? What happens when you want to see a nice little movie? Come on, bro. We don't, I mean, I get it. We all don't want to see movies by ourselves and all that. If you met your wife in a sushi, you gonna lose her man, Jackson, man, you on fire tonight, man. But HS, you said lock your woman out the house for a month and don't give her no money, you'll see. I've done both, but in a different order. Because this is the thing. And the only reason that happened is because it was another situation that happened. I had to prove a point. I think that a lot of times when we meet women, we give them too much without them earning any of our affection. You know what I mean? I think that's a big mistake most of us have made. I've made it. That's why I tell guys, if you meet a woman, why are you spending $100 on a first date? You know what I mean? What are you saving for your actual girlfriend? What are you saving for the actual woman you're going to marry if you already coming in the gate spending all of that money? You know what I mean? Because like I tell guys, man, especially if you meet oh yeah, so I also go into how to date women on social media. A lot of guys got to understand when you meet a woman on social media, like dating site, like Tinder or whatever, you got the first date is when you should be trying to have sex with her. Because you got to understand, she's a serial dater. So she's going to be literally having as many dates as possible until she finds Because a lot of women practice hypergamy. They're literally looking for the best choices. They're literally looking for the best man. All right. So as a king, to find your queen, what you have to do, and I get it, you may not want to date a woman you dated, you had sex with the first night. You know what I'm saying? But if you ask a lot of guys, they had sex with their women the first night. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand, it's an energetic thing. Some women are hoes, some men are hoes. But sometimes when you meet the woman you're supposed to be with for a prolonged period of time, whether it's 6 months, a year, 10 years, it's an energetic connection. You have nothing to do with it. Sometimes your energy just intertwines with the woman. Like, you ever met a woman before and everything was going good, and then you had sex with her, and then after you had sex with her, it was just off. That has happened to me. That has happened to me as well. That's why I say this book is about finding your queen, not a woman to have sex with. If you want a woman to have sex with, like Rich said, man, it's easy to get a date in America. Anybody can get a date. But how about the woman that you actually want? That actually takes a little bit of effort. That actually takes a little bit of skill. And I tell dudes, stop settling. Me personally, I don't like weave. So I'm not going to date a woman with weave. If you don't like weave and you say, well, I don't mind dating a woman with weave, well, I'm asking you again, do you like weave? And if the answer is no, you shouldn't date a woman with weave, because it don't matter. If you end up meeting a woman that wears weave, if that's something you don't like, that will become one of the things that will start to irritate you about that woman. You may even be able to stomach it the first year or two. But like I said, we talking about finding queens here. We talking about building generational wealth here. What's good, man? Did we meet? Is that Rico? Recon? Did I meet you in person?
That's a whole nother show though, Terrence. I want to get some females on here for that show. If y'all know some females that want to jump on the show, talk about that weed.
Bro, I done been in so many debates about that, man. But I mean, I blame that on the men for accepting it. Like, I blame the men for how we got to where we at now with women. Like, I ain't even gonna get into that because I ain't trying to get the channel not. But we have let women get away with so much that they literally tried to make a law a couple of years ago to ban women from hollering at, to ban men from hollering at women. You Google it, it's called a street harassment law, which is
Right.
basically you just trying to holler at a woman on the streets like, hey, what's going on? What's your name? They try to make that illegal in New York, to literally holler at a woman. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it can get dangerous out here in the dating scene, man. That's why you gotta have the rules to the. If you want to win any game, you gotta know the rules, man. And in the book, I tell you some of the rules that I know. I'm not saying it's the only book you need to read, but man, it's a really good book. It's a nice read for the brothers I let read it already, man. They thoroughly enjoyed it, and I would really encourage you all to get the game, learn it, and give me some real reviews, man. This is my money right now, so if you really don't like it, cool. Leave a review saying you don't like it. But if you really liked it and it's written well, leave a cool review, man. Leave a really good review, and that will really benefit me and the other people that want to read it. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point, I want to come out with a documentary to it as well, man. You know what I mean?
So what about YouTube, man? You got a YouTube channel coming on?
Man, I'm still deciding on what I want it to be. Is it going to be tech related? Is it going to be about this game? Is it going to be a mixture? Is it going to be travel related? It's so many things, man. But first, I'm trying to fight this deportation, man. So once I fight this deportation and figure out what city
Oh,
I'm really gonna land
think
in, then
about
I'll
it.
go.
Think about it, man. You fighting deportation is good for your
Yeah,
channel, bro. That way, because you ain't the only one that goes through that. So if you could document fighting deportation, get with a lawyer, court date, try to document all that on your channel, man, that'll be great. That's great information. I know a lot of channels give y'all a lot of entertainment, but I try to give y'all great information. You know what I'm saying? So if you do that, man, that'll be great information, for people. Something they can actually go back to and use, you know what I'm saying? You know.
word, man. I appreciate the encouragement, man.
If y'all think he should get a YouTube channel, hit 1. If he shouldn't, hit 2. Let's see if they gonna participate. We got 45 people in. Appreciate y'all watching. I hope y'all enjoying the content the brothers bringing to y'all. Tonight's show is more positive. He trying trying to give y'all an idea of how to capture your queen. You know what I'm saying? So,
And remember, she's only a queen because you are a king. You are a king of happiness. She's not a queen by herself. Now, if you meet a woman that is a queen by herself, like a Beyonce type character on whatever level that you're on, that's even better too. You know what I mean? And then y'all will be on the same energetic levels.
you got a lot of ones coming up. Jackson Jeter, JBJ, T. They saying one, man. They want you to start their YouTube page, bro. You know what I
Appreciate
mean?
that, man. Appreciate that.
Greg G in the building. What's good with you, bro? Man, you gotta go ahead and pop that channel, man. Man, all this time you been abroad, man. Bro, all that content you put out, all that, man.
Yeah, but that's why I was telling y'all, I was like, I'll just come on y'all platform. Like I reached out to a couple of other bros. I mean, they ain't never hit me back. I ain't gonna say their name, but it's a couple bros who I know people know personally, and I emailed them a couple times. They never hit me back. Like, I would love to do O'Shea Duke Jackson show because he actually was the reason that I even left the United States. Like he motivated me to want to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
he actually was the only person. Like I didn't get into Marlboro and all of that until I had already been to Colombia the first time. You know what I'm saying? And you know, O'Shea Duke Jackson was the original because he was in Poland at the time I was watching the show, and just the way he was speaking on how women treat him there compared to being an all-white country compared to how they treat him in the United States, man, was just amazing to me. He always said he's an ugly guy. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, he still gets beautiful women, man. That just really appealed to me, man. When I went to Colombia for the first time and I just seen how the women were, plus the game already had developed from the United States. I mean, man, when I came to Colombia, man, it was a match made in heaven, man, just to be honest. And even with my wife, man, I mean, I'm sure she can find men that's taller than me, got more money than me, look better than me. Vice versa. I mean, you know, I can find women. It's Colombia, man. But that's why I say it's not about finding the best dimes. It's not about finding that. It's about finding your queen, the woman who, when you get sick, she's with you, kings. You know what I mean? When you shit in your drawers, she's she's cleaning it up for you, bro. Washing your clothes for you, washing your dishes for you. And got a fool. My chick work 12 hours, 12-hour shift, and come home and clean. You know what I'm saying? So it's about finding your queens, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's harder to find in the United States, but hey, that's a part of finding your queen. If you gotta get a passport, hey, that's a part of it.
All right. HD says one. Quentin Fox says one. Apple Mac says one. Kenneth McDonald says one. So it looks like you got to get a channel, bro. Everybody said
Yeah,
one.
it's coming. It's coming. I'm still trying to figure out what my content's gonna be, but it's definitely coming.
All right. Let us know how the trip goes, man. I got to get back to Cardi. You know what I'm saying? I call her Cardi B. You know what I mean? I got to get back to Cardi B, man. You know what I mean? I had a great time. I need to explore a little more. You know what I mean? Maybe I
Did
can
you go to
find a
Dolce
queen.
Vita? Nah,
Yeah.
not in Cartagena. Did you go to Dolce Vita?
OW says one. Yeah, I went to Dolce Vita.
Bro, for anybody in the chat group, it's a chick in Dolce. And Rich, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's a chick in Dolce Vita who looked exactly like Cardi B, except slightly better. She looked exactly like Cardi B, except she's a little thicker. I mean, to me, I mean, I'm not, crapping on nobody, but she looks like Cardi B, but she just is just prettier. You know what I'm saying? For lack of a better word, man. Did you see what I'm talking about, Rich? In Dolce Vita?
Shit, I see a lot of little beauties down that motherfucker. Jamel says one. Shit. Man, I won't say I've seen one, but I mean, there's some nice things out there, man. Yeah, but you said earlier, man, a guy can turn a street girl into a wife.
Yeah. So all right. So this is what I want to address earlier, man. Before we wrap everything up. So basically, about dating a woman that had a past, or if she cheated on you. I actually feel like when you date a woman that has cheated on you and you take her back and she has not caught you cheating, you actually have leverage. All right. And the reason you have leverage is because now you can kind of like hold that over her head. You know what I'm saying? So now you have an excuse to travel out of country. Now you have any, because think about it. Think about this. When a woman cheats on you, you've already given her the value of being with you. And then when she cheats on you, she's a woman in the United States, especially if she's beautiful, she'll just go find somebody better than you. You can't, she just basically just cheated on you and got away scot-free because all you did was leave her. You know what I'm saying? Nothing happened.
Right, right.
That's my wife in the background talking.
I
Anyway,
mean, man, like I always been a guy like this, man. Like in a relationship, like when problems happen or stuff comes up, like let's just say cheating. Let's say you cheated on her and she accepts you back. I feel like if you gonna move forward and it's a real relationship, then that woman shouldn't bring that shit up later. I mean, that's how I think. You know what I'm saying? Because women, like you say, use it to your advantage. That's what they do all the time. Oh, I remember that time you looked at this girl butt. It was like 5 years ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. How we gonna build something if we always constantly looking backwards? You know what I'm saying? You gotta look forward. You're in a real relationship, you know. And then you said something about sex on the first date. Or see, like with me, man, I ain't on front. It just depends on the woman. Like if she's the type of woman, I feel like she's not no. I can tell where she coming from. I can tell, Then yeah, I might try to smash on the first date. But if I feel like she a respectable female, then I might try, but I ain't gonna push the issue, man. Because at the end of the day, man, man, you could have sex with 100 women a year, but what is that gonna do for you? You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
You want to find some quality. You know what I mean? You want to find some quality, so don't only date the women that you think you can sleep with off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that challenge is cool though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like you said. I ain't going no more than 3 or 4 days. I do phone conversations. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell her like you said. I just meet up with her somewhere and just talk, walk at a park or something like that. Don't always spend money on these bitches, man. Do some of that free shit, man. Be inventive, man.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
But when I do
Man,
go abroad, man, I don't be looking for relationships. So it's
I feel
different.
you.
It's different. But
And some men aren't. Some men aren't. And this is not for y'all. If you're not looking for a queen, this is not for you. But if you know somebody that is, tell them this. Maybe they should buy this book. Like, hey man, it's a book out there, man. Check it. And I get it. This is not for everybody, but for those fellas that are looking for queens, this is the book you should get. And you said so. I want to address really quick. You talked about dating a woman, sleep with a woman on the first date. So you're not sleeping with her on the first date because she's slutty or anything like that. You
I
can
mean,
wife. Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
I wasn't saying. I mean, if I feel like if I'm in the mood to try to do that night, I'll try to do that. But sometimes I go on a date with a woman because I want to go out.
Yeah.
So after the date, I'm ready to go to the crib or I'm ready to do something else. It ain't always got to be taking her out for sex. You know what I'm saying? I might use her like they use us. Like, shit, I want to hit this new restaurant. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like going by myself. Hey, let's have a date. Such. You know what I'm saying? I set it up like that. I don't just always make it like, well, I'm going out with her because I'm trying to win her over. Sometimes I use them bitches like they use us. You know what I'm saying? So, and then some women, they'll be like, we've been talking for 2 or 3 weeks. We don't never meet up. Sometimes you gotta use women for conversation too. Like
Yeah.
they'll do you. They'll do you like that. They might have a dude and they might just talk to you. I use them the same way. I don't let them get over on shit. If a bitch got over on me, she earned that shit.
Oh, bro, I say that. That's why when dudes be trying to throw a little shade at me in my relationship, I be like, bro, if you knew what my wife has been through in this short time that we've been together, bro, she deserves whatever she get from me. And I also feel like this: if you have a baby with a woman, bro, like, and you're married to her and y'all divorced, just pay the fee, whatever. Because she's had your children, man. I'm literally praying for a child right now. So for y'all fellas who got children, that's a blessing, man. And I get it, you may not get along with the ex-wife or the baby mama, man, but remember, y'all have a blessing that some brothers like me have yet to have. I'm literally praying to have a child right now. Praying. Some of y'all just first time y'all mess with her, you know what I'm saying? She pregnant. So I want y'all to realize the gift that y'all have, man. You know what I'm
And
saying?
you
For
can get
real.
tested, man. You can go to a doctor and find out if your sperm count high.
That's
The
true.
stuff you
That's
could
true.
do to, get that shit up, man. You know
That's
what I
true.
mean? So
That's true.
some brothers, you may need some help with that shit,
And you know, I want to say that too. What you saying right now is a real conversation. That's why even in the book I get into how to basically get your penis in shape. A lot of guys don't realize that and I'm being honest, but we have to start addressing these things. Like you said, I may need to take, or maybe my wife may need to take some pills or something.
All
You
right.
know what I'm saying? Like this is stuff we can't be scared to talk about anymore. Like this is what these platforms are. It's for us to really speak up on these real things that we actually go through.
You want to address that?
Man, I was behind on renewing my visa, man. So it is what it is. I'm fighting it right now.
Anybody got any information they can help him on with that? He didn't renew his visa.
Man,
He stayed
yeah,
over. He got pulled over, right? Something like that.
nah, we way past that point for me getting help, man. I got 2 attorneys and all, man. We way past that point, man.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but the advice that I do give brothers, man, if you plan on being an expat in any country, the first thing you need to do is find an attorney. That's the first thing. So if I have to move to Brazil, the first thing I'm gonna do is get an attorney and I'm gonna apply for a student visa and I'm going to learn Portuguese. I'm not gonna be in any country for a prolonged period of time where I do not know the language. So I said, if I gotta go to Brazil, I'm gonna have to learn Portuguese. That's just what it is.
All right. Apple Max says, Rich, I
But
think.
what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? If it
Right.
is,
What's
what's
wrong
wrong with
with it,
that?
man? And I'm not, it's not a mission of mine. If I die unmarried or whatever the case, I'm cool with that. I'm all good with that. I can be by myself. You know what I'm saying? Been by myself the past 5 years. I have
Bro,
dated,
but
but
stop it. You do not want to be 65 by yourself. Stop it.
well, that's what I said. I said if I find somebody, that's cool. But hey, man, if you're 65 by yourself, man, hey, it is what it is. I'd rather be 65 by myself than 65 miserable.
But see,
Sixty-five
wait,
female and somebody put me in
wait,
the old for long.
wait. But that doesn't have to be an option. You can be 65 with a queen. That's what this book is for. You can be 65. It doesn't have to be 65 in a relationship and miserable. It's I'm 65 and happy. That's your only choice. That's it. There's no other choices. You know what
Right.
I mean? So, and I just want to let brothers know, like, I get it. We all love women. I get it. But fellas, man, we gotta change the narrative, man. Like most of us grew up, most of us grew up from the 60s to the 80s, man, in that era, man. So let's stop acting like a lot of our parents, or at least our grandparents, were together, bro. Like we grew up in families, you know what I'm saying? My mother wasn't married, but my grandmother and grandfather was, you know what I'm saying? And my other grandmother. So we mostly grew up in families. Let's stop acting like it's cool to be single till you 90. Like, nah, I don't even know when that even came out. Like, you see some of the most famous entertainers and athletes or whatever getting married, man. Jay-Z got married. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And if he can do it, who
That
are
was a
we?
safe marriage though for him.
Oh, here we go.
Cause he
Here we
married
go.
a bitch with money, man, just as much as him. So if he get divorced, she don't need nothing. You know what I'm saying? That was a safe marriage right there. That's what's
That's
up.
it. I mean, what he's supposed to do? I mean, but the reason I think it's real because he got choices. I mean, bro, listen, P. Diddy could have did the same thing, but he doesn't. Because, bro, when you got that much money, you good already. Like, you good already.
But
But
P
what he did
Diddy,
was even better.
but the difference from what I see in P Diddy and Jay Z is P Diddy, he's more of a player, man. Let's put that shit out there. P Diddy has always been with a lot of different women. I mean, you never really hear that with Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the difference in them two, man. Like you don't really hear Jay-Z being up with this one or this one. Then you got these rumors about P. Diddy being gay and this and
True,
that,
true.
you know what I'm saying?
Which
So
I don't agree with. But who knows? Who knows? I don't know what. I don't even know.
that's a whole nother subject, man. Shout
Facts.
out to JJ, man. Appreciate that donation. He said he in Sasua now. I was at the party at Army that Mike put up. How was it, man? How was it, man? Oh, that Miko put up. Okay. Miko didn't do that party, did he? I don't know if he did that party, but shout out to you, bro. Hope you having a good time, right? It's about 12 o'clock right now. You should have a little something on your right arm right now, a little honey bun. You know what I'm saying? Or two of them. I'm sure you're going to have one by the end of the night, bro.
Uh, before we get out of here, man, are there any questions from the chat, man, before we wrap it up? Because I know he tired,
Yeah,
I'm tired. Any questions in the chat before we get out of here, man?
yeah, man. I'm putting this brother link up for his book again. But any questions y'all need to ask him, you know what I'm saying? Holler at him right now. Shit, we was tired before we got on this motherfucker.
Facts.
So y'all go ahead and shout y'all questions out. You know what I'm saying? Quentin Fox said P. Diddy been with a lot of men too.
Laquito, man, you hilarious, man. I think somebody asked me a question going up, dated your new wife. What is the length of time you decided to know her before you decided to marry her? So on paper, I have been chatting with her for 2 years on paper.
Oh, word?
Yeah, so in
So
person is
you met her online then?
yeah, on paper 2 years. In person 6 months. What does your wife do for a living? My wife is a cosmetologist. But I'm not, but let me say this too. I am not telling guys to rush into anything. You know what I'm saying? Be better than me. You know what I'm saying? But my situation, I had to speed it up because they talking about deporting me. So I'm like, if they deport me, I already know, fellas. I mean, let's just be honest. They was deport me from. They said it could be from 6 months to 5 years. They said the average is like a year. Cause bro, if they was to deport me for a year, come on, man. Like Brazil, other countries, but because that possibly can happen, I was like, well, this is who I'm really with. Let's do it, and we did it. You know what I'm saying? So now, if it is a year, at least I got a real legitimate reason to come back, man, for my wife. You know what I'm saying? And I got somebody that cares for me and thinks about me and, all that good stuff, man. So let me see. What was the next question?
So by you being married, that won't help you with like the visa process?
Now you're thinking. Next question. So you don't plan on going to the States if you get deported? Yeah, I'm gonna have to, man, just to get, man, I got a ton of mail, man. I think I actually got a court order against me for like $175 from, and it's so ridiculous, from the electric bill company in Atlanta. They serious. They actually trying to take me to court over like a old electric bill. But I just need to go ahead and pay it. But my family, for some reason, they holding on to my mail, which is pissing me off. Like, come on, bro. Was she a pro when you met her? HS, man, you've been trolling the whole show. I hope not, man. I hope not, man. But it don't matter now. She's my wife now. What do you think of chances to beat your deportation case, man? I mean, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna say it like this. They do business differently here in Colombia. I'll put it like that. So I'm gonna hold off to answer that question. Can your wife come to the Maces with you? Well, I mean, I don't know. I gotta find out the rules on that. But now that we married, I'm sure once we go through the paperwork, she will be able to. Using a shirt to stay in the country, cool. Them bras do it. Next question. Is that it? Is that all of them? Brothers need to get organized.
Man,
Yeah, you're right,
married
man.
10 years after deport?
Wow. Wow. Yeah, man. It's serious, man. It's serious. Which that makes sense in the United States because it's the United States. But I don't understand why they would deport me for that long in Colombia, considering Bro, man, I just did so much stuff in this country, man. For real. Not like big stuff, but man, I've given, and you know this, Rich, I've given over 8 free data science workshops here at the universities and stuff like that, just teaching teaching the Colombian people how to code and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I add that to my resume here because I actually want to teach at a university here, data science at a university here.
If y'all want to see
So
Miko Worldwide, come on the show. Y'all send him a message, man. I like to interview him too. You know what I mean?
yeah, bro, he in the travel group. He in our travel group.
Talk to him, man. See if he'll come on the show, man.
Bro, me, man. So let me tell you about Miko really quick. I hope the best for the young brother, man. I really hope the best for the young brother, man. I hope the brother gets as much money as possible. But I think what rubs people the wrong way about Miko is he doesn't check in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
It's like I feel like a lot of people see him as a clout chaser. And you know, when you in these travel
So
communities, man, it's
who
like
you saying he should check in with?
I mean, all right, I'll give you an example. Everybody knows when they come to Medellin, everybody knows to check in at Sweet Georgia. Everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is when you're a part of this travel community, it's just certain relationships that are beneficial, and it's just certain people that, you know, you at least gotta, you know, break bread with some type of way. Like,
So who you need to check in with? That's
I
what I'm saying.
mean, but that and a part of that to me is if you're a YouTuber in that area, you should be checking in with another YouTuber that's been in that area before you, even if they
Well,
got 6
he
subscribers.
done videos with he done a video of Flip Flop. He done a video with the brother in Santiago. I forgot his name, but he done a video. He done a video with a few people.
Well, he good then. He good. And
Yeah,
I think a lot of the people just don't like him.
I
I
think
mean,
he
I
had
don't have
Taylor on his video. He had a few people on his shit, man. I mean, I'm
because
not
I'm
here to
already.
defend him, nobody.
Oh nah,
Hey.
I don't have no beef with him. I salute him. I'm actually encouraging. I hope the best for him. I mean, I've defended him numerous times, but I'm just giving the reason why I think people, and I could be wrong. I'm just my opinion, but I think the reason is that, you know, I don't think he meshes really good with the brothers in the trap. I mean, bro, you see how everybody be trashing the young brother, man. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? They be trashing them in these groups, bro. And I think a part of it is he doesn't like rub shoulders with certain people. Because if you rub shoulders, you know this, Rich. You in the travel community. If you rub shoulders with certain people, like in my situation, when certain things happen, people will go to bat for you. And it just seemed like because he haven't done that, people aren't really going to bat for him. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, I can't agree with you on that because I seen Taylor made co-sign for him, and like I say, he did videos with other people. Whether he got beef with some people or not, I don't know, man. I don't get into that shit, bro. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel
I
it.
try to keep everything offline, but at the same time, man, that I don't know. But if we get him on the show, we can find out. So I can ask him all these questions, you know what I mean? But I don't know till you get on here. But shout out to HD Chillin', man. He says this: "You your own man. You don't have to check in with nobody anywhere." You agree with that, Terrence? What?
Well, hey man, I mean to each his own, man. But I'm just saying, bro, it's a respect thing. If I'm in any city and I got a YouTube channel, if I'm in the city, I'm talking about once I'm established, not right now because I ain't established. If I'm in the city and I got a YouTube channel and you got a YouTube channel and I reach out to you and you trying not to check in, then that's disrespect. I feel like, you know what I'm saying. But to each his own. Like I feel like out of respect, if you in the travel community, if you're a part of it, I'm talking about. Not if you're not. If you are though, it's like a street code. If you're a part of the streets and you snitch, you broke the code. If you're not a part of the streets, then it don't matter. But if you're a part of the travel community now and you come to Medellin, it's everybody basically knows you check in at Sweet Georgia. Everybody knows that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
I'm
checking
just
in with Sweet Georgia. I ain't really checking in, but I'm supporting the brother. You
But
know
I
what
mean,
I'm
that's
saying?
what it is, though. That's basically what it is. That's what checking in is. I mean, we not talking about no rap beef. We talking about as grown men. We not talking about like we got come talk to me. Nah, it's a respect thing. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all getting and you know, like I said, that's just how I feel. Like if I got a YouTube channel and I'm in a certain city and you know this is the city that I'm in and you got a YouTube channel, but I think that's why people like Marwa so much. Because what Marwa does is he checks in everywhere he goes. He puts women on his YouTube channel, small Instagrammers. Y'all know Marwa will put somebody with 10 followers on his channel, throw them on the channel. Next thing you know, they got 200 and turns them into stars. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking
He
about
came on
connecting.
my channel.
Who, Marwa?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Shout
my
out
point.
to
Bro, that's my point. That's why people like Mara, because he checks in. He goes to every city he goes to, he checks. I do the same thing. When I went to Cali, you seen I checked in with that Instagram chick. If you remember that episode that I was
Yeah.
on. Like, bro, I mean, when I went to Medellin, first thing I went to was Sweet Georgia. Y'all like, yo, let me introduce myself. It ain't even about trying to punk nobody. It's just showing respect to the people that were there for you. So when you really need somebody, like the situation I'm in, go ahead. You about to shout out Demetrius? Go ahead.
Well, yeah, let me shout out Demetrius. Appreciate the super chat, brother. He did say something. Rich, how I shoot you that guap, playboy. I guess that's the donation you was trying to figure it out. Hey man, appreciate that, man. Supporting the channel is motivation. You know what I'm saying? All my donations go towards uh, either getting equipment. Like I said, I got the damn drone. You know what I'm saying? I got the drone from the donation. Let me show y'all the fucking drone. So next time I do my little shit, I got the drone. I ain't even flew this motherfucker yet, man. I've been so big. I had it for a week, bro. I was gonna fly it today in practice. I hadn't even done it yet, bro. To be honest, because I be busy, man. I'm co-parenting, coaching basketball, giving back, working, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? So I hadn't got a chance to even use the thing yet, but I just want to say, I think you kind of using the wrong words, and I'm not disagreeing because your opinion is your opinion, but I think you kind of using the wrong words because when you say checking in, that's almost like they come from like the mafia and gangs and shit like that. When you check in with the mob or you check in with your boss, that's what that term's coming from. Like, you know what I'm saying? They use it a lot in the rap thing, but that's pretty much what it is. So I think people, they don't like when you use that word. Now, if you say, support your people, stuff like that, maybe if you word it a little different, they'll accept it. But I think guys are not really accepting the checking in. Like, that just sound like you're a little boy or something. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I feel you. I mean, I said this before in another one of my groups, dudes going back, but I mean, hey, man, that's just how I feel. Like, I agree with Jay Mitch. Like, you got, like, if I'm in a city, if I'm in Bucaramanga, and at this point, like, I'm in Bucaramanga, and next thing you know, and I'm already there, and all these YouTubers just start pulling up, blowing up the spot, making it hot. And it's like, yo, come on, bro. Like, the reason you're here is because you seen my video on this city. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Right.
And when you come here, I'm like, yo, out of respect, you can check in with me, see what's good. I mean, but people can call it whatever. See, I'm gonna call it checking in though. And I know it, and I know how people take it, but I mean, that's what it means to me. That's just what it is. I mean,
I
to
mean,
me,
I'm
it's a
not
respect thing.
disagreeing with you. I'm just giving.
No, you
Yeah.
right. And because like I said, I've talked to some people about. I even see how some people talking about it in the chat room. But that's what I'm saying. And you right. I don't know about Miko. Like I said, I hope the best for Miko. People got a problem with him because he gay. As y'all heard me say, I don't got no problem with nobody that's gay, bro. Like, let him, if he like, I mean, bro, let that man do him. I don't know why people hate on him so much, bro, to be honest. I don't know why they don't like him so much. I gave my opinion. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. But I just feel like when I just like the way Mara do things, man. That's all I'm saying. Like when Mara pull up in the city, basically he deals directly with the people of that place already know, shows them love, had them on his platform, and that's basically how most of us fell in love with Mara. Pause. You know what I'm saying? We fell in love with his channel. Pause. Because he was checking in with the locals. He was doing all that. So all I'm saying is, and other YouTubers, not just the locals, but other YouTubers, like, and when you do that, not saying Miko at this point, I'm just saying in general, when you do that, people tend to show you more love because they know you have the vouch from somebody that they already respect. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, if I was to create a YouTube channel right now, right, and nobody knew me, but the fact that I done been on your channel, Dree's channel, and I plan on going a couple of, I'm gonna be on Andre and Andrea channel Friday night at 9. All right, just let everybody know that. Now, once y'all see me on that channel, now y'all can be like, oh wow, he cool, bro. I can, you know what I'm saying? Because Rich messed with him. He got my vouch, so now I can deal with him. That's all I'm saying. What I mean when I say check in, man. It ain't nothing like, oh, you gotta check in, or my goons gonna come get you. Nah, bro, we all grown men, man. We ain't speaking on that. I'm just saying, like, just out of respect. Have you checked in with Andre every day other than Barracuda? Nah, but I would. But ask Andre when I went to Cali, I definitely checked in.
All right. Well, I'll say this and I'll leave it alone. I mean, what people do in their private life, man, I mean, we shouldn't be worried about that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Whatever that man do, that's on him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna leave it that alone. I want to try to get the brother on the show, man. We can talk, chop it up. But Johnny Mitchell say, y'all YouTube niggas kill Sasu. Now, I want to say this. The first thing y'all travelers do when y'all go on y'all trip, y'all look at the YouTube channel.
Exactly.
Tell me if I'm a lie. Now, hold on. Let me finish. Because I got more than one thing to say. My thing is about it is, all cats got to do is start watching. You know what I mean? You don't even have to just turn the channel. And white boys been doing the YouTube and stuff like that. They don't get the same kickback that us as brothers get. We always get this kickback. Y'all messing it up. I mean, what's so messed up about Sasua? Sasua is a forever changing place. Like it forever changes. It's been moving from one side to another. The script used to be on the other side. So it's going back to the other side now. And bro, I don't think brothers messed it up. I think that they just looking at a different type of money and they can move most of that nightlife stuff down the script. And they can get that money and they can get this new money coming in. All this stuff is about money, man. You know, and right now the brothers bring a lot of money to Sasua. So they not really I don't think they're trying to eliminate our money. They're just trying to move our money down here so they can open these doors for some new money. They want to get it all. You know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion about what's going on in Sasua. I don't think it's messed up. Just like JJ said earlier, Ivy was super thick tonight, and that's a brother's spot. So the brother benefited from. So it's never that time never gonna die, man. So and plus, I know you've been down there a lot of times, Johnny. Few of you guys, most of you guys in the chat, y'all been down there a million times. Y'all know how to move down there. To people that's new down there and they don't know about classicals and these other places, they ain't missing nothing. So the town is always gonna be things are always gonna be going on down there, man. When you just need to stop pointing the fingers on each other, like brothers from New York killing it. I mean, they said that in the chat earlier. Brothers from New York, it's New York, it's ATL. We all throwing our money. Like, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be some fools down there. It's gonna be fools everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop pointing the finger at each other. Make the best of the place. The place is still jumping. The place is not a secret anymore. Like the shit been exposed. Like, I've been on YouTube like not even 2 years. So y'all can't say I killed it or this particular YouTube killed it. I mean, and it first got exposed by Cuba Dave. He was like one of the main ones. It's a white guy. You know what I'm saying? He put Sasu on the map to social media. What's the other guy? Hobo Travel. They put this shit on the map. All right. That's years before I did or other people did. So, and then plus, man, we got us as brothers, man, we gotta move to different places. We can't just go to one place. Like the world is much bigger. Just like you travel to Colombia, you travel all these different cities in Colombia. You gotta move around and find a spot that's for you. You know what I'm saying? We can't wear Sasua is DR is not our country. Like that's not our property. That's not our land. We shouldn't be so concerned about one little town. Like, you know what I'm saying? These guys be going crazy over this shit. Like, come on, man. Let's be real, man. Anyhow, I'm ranting. But anyhow, I hear that a lot, but it's cool though. One funny
I want to agree with him though.
shout him
I
out.
know
Hold on, let me shout him out.
all
JJ
right.
says one funny thing, black man tried to make to a pro dance, spit game, Gucci outfits. Just get the WhatsApp. Right. He said basically you down there with the chicas, man. Just get the WhatsApp and holler at them, man. You ain't gotta do all that fighting. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
he said a pro though, man. You
Well,
funny,
if you're at
JJ.
Sasua, that's he's in Sasua now. So
Oh, okay.
man, that's if you going to Sasua, I'm hoping you're going for pros. I mean, I don't know what you're going for if you're going. But go ahead, man. Spit your game, man. You saying YouTube fucked it up. Go ahead.
I mean, I ain't gonna say you two fucked it up, but I kind of agree with Jay Mitch a little bit. That's why what I started this whole checking in campaign a couple days ago, man, and it's getting louder and louder because it's like right now is no order. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like there should be an expat king. You know what I'm saying? Just somebody to kind of keep things in order. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm letting y'all know, man. Hey, listen, that man. That's all I'm saying. I ain't gonna get too deep into that, but I'm just saying if you're in a city and you're established there, you got businesses there, because any city I'm in, I'm doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? You got land there, you got connections with the local police, you got connections with, I'm talking about really on a, you really doing your thing. I think it should be like, look, you know what I'm saying? I just think it's not cool for somebody to come where you at, just like a neighborhood. Of course, we don't own a neighborhood, but if I'm in the neighborhood and I'm getting money and it's where I'm at, somebody else tries to come in that neighborhood, and next thing you know, they try to get money, and it's like, come on, bro, and make it hot, and then you just leave, and then when you leave, basically you're leaving all of this damage and destruction behind you. And I agree with him. I'm like, yo, you got everybody come in making YouTube videos with pros, basically putting it out there for the world to see. And it's like, yo, come on, bro. Like, it should just be, and I know it's gonna be hard to do because, like you said, it's not our country. But I think if there was actually an effort to do that, when somebody be like, "Oh, word, you in Colombia? I'm in Cartagena. I'm set up," and somebody actually come in, I'm like, "Hold on, bro. Like, this is what. Like, I'm gonna tell you what I seen in a video on YouTube one day.
Hold
A
on, let me
dude.
ask you a question. Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
I'll ask you one question. All right. Let's just say it ain't no YouTube. Before you went to Colombia, and it wasn't no YouTube, would you have went
Yeah.
to Colombia?
If I wouldn't have went to Colombia first, I probably would have went to DR. And the reason I came to
Hold on,
Colombia
no,
first
I
is,
ain't want to ask you.
but because
If it
I'm
wasn't
gonna
no
say,
YouTube, if it wasn't no YouTube, let's hear me out. If it wasn't no
all right,
YouTube, would you have went to Colombia?
I'm gonna say yes. And the reason I'm gonna say yes is because my plane ticket was only $74. Everywhere else is super expensive. At
So
the
so
time,
you mean to tell
my
me
plane,
you would have hopped on the plane, you would have went to Colombia, you wouldn't have did no research because it wouldn't have been no YouTube. So you wouldn't have
yeah.
known, you probably would have heard word of mouth, and you would have hopped on the plane and went to this country.
If I would have traveled somewhere,
Let's
and
be
it's hard to
real,
answer,
man.
but that's what I'm
Let's be
saying. It's hard
real.
to
I'm
answer
asking
that.
you to
I mean,
see
I
you
am.
pausing though. You pausing.
Bro,
See
I'm
when you
telling you. No. That's not why I'm pausing. I'm pausing because the reason I came to Colombia was literally before the price. I honestly didn't know where I wanted to go when I first. Literally, I got a list of places that I want to travel. I was originally gonna go to DR, but I seen the price to Colombia was so cheap. I was like, yo, I'm going to Colombia. Literally, and the other people that I'm friends with already have been to DR, but the ticket was like $700, and I'm like, bro, I'm not finna spend. Why would I spend that when I go to Colombia for under $100? Under $100, and that's the cheapest ticket that I've ever seen. And even to this day, like I don't know where else you can travel out. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. You can Google flights yourself. You get tickets depending on when you find them for as low as $90. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And I literally had a list, and I literally put each country from that airport into the list. And Cartagena, Colombia. Matter of fact, Spirit. Cartagena, Colombia Spirit on a website was so cheap that I couldn't beat it.
Right, man. Like I say, man.
Well, no, wait. No,
Can't be
O'Shea
saying.
got me. O'Shea got me to go outside of the country. But no man is gonna say go here. So you think I'm gonna listen to one person and go all the way
No,
out
I'm
to
not
another
saying
country that
that.
I know?
I said
No,
it.
I'm talking about Apple Mac. I'm talking about Apple Mac. Like, bro, I don't know
What he
nothing
saying?
about the country, bro. He said already said O'Shea got him to go. Bro, come on, man. So you think YouTube has that type of effect on me? Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm not finna just look at a YouTube video and be like, yo, bro, I'm about to just go here. Come on, bro. Stop it.
I would do it because when I went to Colombia, I didn't know nothing about it, bro. I mean, I
But
knew
you in a
about it,
travel group though.
but
But you in a
check
travel
it
group
out.
though.
This is before WhatsApp, man. Right?
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, I see Colombia. You know, I heard about Medellin, the mafia, killing people. It's dangerous to go over there. It's dangerous, it's dangerous, it's dangerous. So I met this white guy. We used to call him
Okay.
Colombian Dave. So he would tell me, yo, you gotta leave DR alone, bro. You gotta hit up Colombia, man. That's where it's at. So the first thing I did was I went to YouTube, I checked it out, and I saw some of the videos of it, but I wasn't really like impressed like that. So later on, that's when Ace came around. Because at that time, it wasn't nothing but white boys making videos on it. So then when I finally saw Ace go over there and do some videos, I'm like, here's this young brother. He doing
Word.
videos on Colombia. I said, he over there, he coming back. So I contacted him on Instagram. We started talking. And then I took my first trip over there. You know what I'm saying? So YouTube is like to me it's like a double-edged sword, man. Like, yeah, it may blow up the spots. Yeah, it may increase the price, but it puts you out there. It puts you in a position where you can see these countries before you go. I mean,
True. I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you.
it's just
But
like in the
I didn't.
business
I
I
don't.
am. In the business
I
I
don't
am, right?
know.
I could say,
I don't know
oh man,
anything.
YouTube is hurting my business. Now people are painting cars at home. Oh man, fuck, man. I can say that too, but at the same time, man, you gotta deal with changes in life, bro. You can't sit back and complain about shit. You just have to adjust to the shit, man. And that's what life is about, growth, man. Ain't shit gonna stay the same, bro. A can
So
of
this
Coke
is
was 50 cents 10 years ago. That shit is $1. Some places $1.50 now. You know what I'm saying? Gas was 77 cents or $1.50. Now that shit is fucking $3. You know what I'm saying?
that's
So
true.
let's
But it but
adjust to
that's
go ahead.
but that's different because you was growing up with the times. But what I'm saying is when I came to Cartagena for the first time, bro, I didn't know anything about no clock tower, bro. I didn't know anything about that. Like I didn't know about that until I had already been to Colombia and I started looking it up and I noticed that Marwa had also been to. I didn't know when I went to this is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. When I went to Cartagena, literally the only reason I went to Cartagena specifically is because it was the cheapest flight on Spirit, bro, out of the country. Because I said I got my passport in March. Okay, I got my passport in March. And all my friends had already been to DR. And they was like, yo, bro, you need to come to DR. You need to come to DR. And I want to spend my 33rd birthday in a new country. You know what I'm saying? And I had already made a list of countries that I want to go to. And some of the countries that people mentioned, of course, was Colombia. And matter of fact, I got a whole list. And I think I actually shared the list in a group before. I got Colombia on there. I got Buenos Aires. I got Portugal. I got Lima, Peru. I just got different countries. And the cheapest country to fly to was Colombia. I didn't know what the clock, bro. When I seen the clock tower for the first time, bro, you gotta understand. I would remember, Rich. You know this. I wasn't in no travel groups or nothing. Now, you know, I didn't get into none of that till later.
All right.
When I seen the clock tower for the first time, bro, I did not know what I didn't, bro. I didn't know what was going on, bro. I was shocked. I was like, yo, these are the most beautiful women I have ever seen in my life.
All right, JB said, without YouTube, we all thought Colombia was still a dangerous place. absolute
It
fact,
still
man.
is. It still is,
How
bro. It
many?
still
But
is,
yeah,
bro.
but brothers, YouTube gave you the confidence to say, "Oh yeah, I see all these videos, guys going over there. You know, that's what I'm gonna do." Anytime people, you know, man, like I say, man, it's a YouTube is a tool, man. You don't never have to cut it on. You know what I'm saying? You got options. You don't gotta look at these videos. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to
Yeah,
do it. You know, I try
true.
to keep my videos a little different than some people. I know some people go out there, they, you know, they do a lot of stuff. You know, I ain't gonna put them out there, but I'm just saying, like, they be all out with it, right? But I try to clean my channel up a little bit as far as that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what gets you all the views and subscribers. I mean, really?
What? What?
Filming the fucking red light district area and just going around, just really putting it
Yeah,
out there. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
You're
That's when
right.
you're gonna get a lot of views, but hey man, you can't make everybody happy, man. You know what I'm
That's true. I
saying?
mean, dudes gonna do what they want to do, and everybody conduct themselves differently. But I'm from a different code. You know what I'm saying? So if I live in a neighborhood, even in the United States, if I live in a neighborhood, bro, and somebody wants to throw a party, it will be respect for them to knock on my door or be like, hey man, you know, we throwing a party tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all can act like that don't happen, but neighborhoods I stay in, hey man, we throwing like we throw parties, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So we'll go to the neighborhood like, yo, we throwing a party this day. Just to let everybody know, just checking in with everybody, letting everybody know we're gonna throw a party. They wasn't gonna stop us, but we was just letting them know. And you know, they never called the police on us or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. You know, if I'm living in the city and let's say I am a mongerer, let's say I am in Cartagena at the clock tower. This is what I meant to say earlier. I actually seen a dude in a video at the clock tower on YouTube, and he actually got in trouble in one of our travel groups, bro. Somebody hit him up like, hey, bro, I just seen you in somebody YouTube video at the clock tower. And then at first it was funny, but then after that I heard like bro wasn't supposed to be over there or some shit like that. Like he said he wasn't supposed, like he was really supposed to be in another country, but he was really in Cartagena or something like that. That's all I'm saying. Is, bro, everybody do not want to be recorded, bro. Like if I'm out there
Oh
at the
man,
clock
look,
tower, bro,
hold
I
on,
do
man.
not want to be recorded, bro.
Hold on. It's a public place, bro. You married and you got a situation out there. Hey man, you know, I feel for you, but at the same time, bro, like what you doing out there then? If you don't be,
Man.
it's a public place, man. What the fuck? You don't gotta go to the
Oh
clock
man.
tower to get girls. Am I right?
You right, you right.
So
You
hey
right.
man, wear a hat, wear some glasses, put on the
You
disguise.
right. You right.
It's a
You right.
public space, man. Cause you
You
know the
right.
clock
But
tower area in the daytime, it's nothing. It's a lot of families down there. You know that, and they
yeah,
recording too. You know
you
what I
right.
mean? Like, so you can't avoid a camera nowadays. Like, come on now. That hey, all this
I
camera
feel you.
stuff didn't start with us. It started
You
with
right.
the government putting cameras out on the street and Google recording everything. I mean, shit, you can't run from cameras.
So why when people do certain videos in the United States that people don't want to be recorded, why does certain so why does people hide the fact that they have to record people sometimes then, since they public places?
Well, I mean, because they maybe they feel like that. I don't put people faces out on my videos. I always blur them. They
But you see
American or something like that. I
you see
blur them.
my point. Like when we do it in the United States, it's almost like we do it with a little bit of respect. That's my point. So when people do it in
I
other
always try to
countries,
blur
it's
dudes
almost
out
like,
on my
but
videos. I never try to
but
put
that's
people
you.
faces.
But I'm saying that's you. My point is when people do videos in the United States, and y'all can sit up here in this chat and live if y'all want to, people do it with respect. When people do videos in these other countries, they don't even be caring. Come on, bro. You know that's the truth. Like when people, even when Mario do certain videos in the US, I notice he do it differently than he do it when he other. All I'm saying is, you know, just try to show the respect that you would show in your own neighborhood, bro. So when you check in with somebody, they kind of can tell you like, all right, so this is the best place to record. A lot of bros with wives is in this area. Maybe you should, you know, if you're gonna record Clock Tower, maybe you should record this side. That's all I'm saying. Just somebody to help give you the game, man. That's all I'm saying. And when I say check in, I don't mean nothing disrespectful. I'm just saying just somebody that can kind of, just and I'm just saying if I'm in a city and I got a YouTube channel, a popular YouTube channel, you got a popular YouTube channel, and I come to your city out of respect, I would check in with you like, hey, bro, what's good? I'm coming to your
Bro,
city. Can you show me
YouTubers,
around?
all YouTubers don't like each other. Also, man,
And I
you
get
got
it.
niggas that you'll hear little different things and little comments and stuff like that. So all of us don't deal with each other. People be wanting collabos, but one YouTuber might not like your content, or he may feel like you competition, bro. Like that's how
True.
people be, man. I try to connect with some YouTubers and they be acting like this and that. So I don't work my nerve with it. That's why I always like when somebody brings it up, like they brought up Miko. So well, hit them up, tell them, if you want to come on the show. I do it like that now because you just never know what people if they really fuck with you or not. Just like you may not like a YouTuber content, you know what I'm saying? It's the same way with other YouTubers. They may not like your channel, but it's cool though.
Yo, Jackson Jeter is trolling the heck out of you, man. It's all love though.
You freestyle better than Murder Mook.
Yeah, man, bro. My story is
Well,
official,
this
man.
shit going on 2 hours, man. So,
Yeah.
um, you want to take any more questions, or you want to say your last words?
Yeah, that's true, bro. Every seem like every kid in our generation just grew up rapping, man. But yeah. Last thing I want to say, unless there's one or two more questions, man. Last thing I want to say is, man, I wish some of these stories made up, bro. I really do. I wish I wasn't getting deported. I really wish that was made up, bro. But it's y'all know I live my life, for the most part, translucent. I don't hide too many things, man. So, all I can say is, I really appreciate the support for y'all brothers coming in, listening to me for 2 hours a night. And I really would love the support from the book, man. It can really be beneficial, if not to you, it can be beneficial to others. And we gotta get some rules on this traveling thing though. Maybe if y'all want to change the word from checking in, I feel it, but we have to do it ourselves as traveling expats before somebody else does it. And y'all already know what I mean, because they always do it. Well, we can't police ourselves, bro, somebody else is gonna do it. And next thing you know, they're gonna start changing everything for everybody. But if we can stop it at the root, like if I know you coming to my city, you know what I'm saying? If I live in Atlanta and I've been in Atlanta for 15 years and I know you come to Atlanta and you hit me up, I can tell you how to move properly in Atlanta. Instead, when you come to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, you might move the wrong way and end up messing stuff up for all of us. That's all I'm saying. All right, and that's all I want to say about that. How to find your queen in 30 steps. Thanks, Rich, for having me on. Always a pleasure.
All right, man. I appreciate you coming on, man. Check this brother book out. I put the link in the description. If y'all want to see what's up with it, check him out, man. Support the brother. Check in with that brother. You know what I'm saying? But anyhow, man, you brought up some great points, man. Some great selling points with the women and stuff, man. So I encourage the brothers to just check it out, support them, man. Like I said, if you don't need it, just get it for somebody else, man. But thanks for everybody coming on, man. It's 56 people on. I'm tired of shit, you know. But I'm glad some of you guys on here. I don't mind when you guys disagree with me or stuff like just be yourself, man. But always put respect on everything you do. I disagree with Travel Data, but I respect his opinion on the checking in. You know what I'm saying? I respect his opinion. I mean, I understand where you come from with it. Um, I try to, me personally, man, I try to link up with people. If I'm cool with you, I like your channel. I try to link up with you, but I ain't gonna
Yeah.
keep asking you either. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
you already checked in. That's the point. That I guess that's what I'm saying. People wanted to change the words. Once you reach out to somebody, if I go to DR, the first person I'm gonna hit up, I'm gonna make sure I hit up Dean. I'm gonna make sure I hit up Russell. Of course, I know they don't run the city. I know they don't own the city. They just moved there. But my point is, it's just as a part of this travel community, you just want to keep those good relationships because brothers tell you how to move. Like when you end up in a situation like me, one of the brothers from our group, one of the OGs, he put me on a lawyer. That's how I'm fighting this now from a lawyer. One of the OGs gave me. Why? Because when I was in this situation, I made sure I checked in with the OGs. So when I went through a certain situation last year, and you know about that, Rich, obviously you was a part of it, the OGs spoke up for me. That's all I'm saying. Because right now, you know, when things happen, it's all fun and games until you're in one of these countries and something bad happens. But because you don't rub so many people the wrong way, you know, you can't reach out to people for that help, man. So all I'm saying is, man, just show respect and you'll get respect at all times.
Word. Peace out, y'all. And them Chiefs did their thing tonight, boy. I was losing a little faith in them, but they came back. They pulled that thing off. So shout out to Andy Reid, man. Finally got him a ring. Shout out to the brother winning the Super Bowl. It's another brother under the belt for the Super Bowl win. I think that's brother number 3. So holla at y'all, man. Maybe I'll do a show tomorrow. Maybe not. I don't know. I know I think Travel Data said he's doing a show with Andre with Love Crossing Borders tomorrow. I'm sure I'm gonna do something before the week is up. So so anyhow, y'all niggas running the prices up. Hey man, the price is what you want to pay. You know what I mean? Thanks, man. Appreciate it to you, man. Appreciate the support, everybody. Any questions y'all want to ask me before I get out of here? A lot of dudes don't fuck with each other. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all something. And it's another rant too, man. But I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. If you got brothers from different countries, like let's give an example. You got brothers from Africa. They may not like American brothers. And then you got brothers from America that may not like Jamaican brothers. Or you got brothers from Haiti, they may not like guys from Bahamas or, whatever. But my thing is, man, we gotta start putting our issues to the side, man, and start getting along, man, and stop all the self-hate, man. We quick to point the finger on each other, man. We gotta get out of that shit, man. Because if we don't kind of stick together, man, then I mean, how the fuck we gonna ever have something, man? I mean, I look at Sasua like, yeah, they lost Classico, well, shit. Now they got Envy, and that's owned by a black man. You know what I'm saying? And from what I'm hearing, it's doing good. You know what I mean? And then a lot of guys saying the price is messed up, and I'm like, yo, I be hearing cats talking about it's going down. Like it's less people, so yeah, the money you're gonna spend less. You know what I mean? And this is coming from brothers every day down there. They like, yo, we spending less because there ain't that many people. The girls ain't got much choices, you know what I'm saying? But man, let's try to stick together, man. Man, it's always something positive and something negative. You might feel like it's negative, but it's a positive in that shit. Let's talk about the positive stuff sometimes, man. Get off all that negative shit. But anyhow, man, OW, man, I gotta do a show with you, man. I love doing shows with you, bro. I know you be busy like I am. You working, you know what I'm saying? You a single father, you take care of your seeds, everything. But bro, I gotta get you back on, man. But we'll try to work on that. When you coming to Cardi, you out there now? If you out there now, we gotta do a show, bro. Oh man, I don't know, man. It's calling me, man. I call it Cardi B, you know what I'm saying? Cardi B is calling me now, bro. Like I want to get back out there, man. I need some time away from all this bullshit, you know. That nigga Rich sat in the barbershop chair and said, let me get the U-turn. Oh, fantastic, boy, you full of shit. Hey, man, my hairline used to be down here, man. Every year that motherfucker be creeping back, you know what I'm saying? As long as I ain't ball, I ain't worrying about it, man. It's going back a little bit, but I seen worse, brother. You know what I'm saying? Definitely seen worse. I'm talking about you YouTubers and you so-called checking in arguments. Let me see. You must have said something earlier. Oh, okay. Hey man, I ain't having no argument. I don't have to check in with no damn body. But I do. I show the ones that show me love, I show them love, man. You know what I'm saying? But I think the brothers, he's basically saying support each other, and I get what he's saying. And I try to do that, man. You my brother, Rich. Hey, you my brother too, man. Yeah, Jackson's a funny dude, man. You're a funny dude, man. I think he want that championship fight down there at Sasua going on. But anyhow, man, I'm tired as hell, man. Shit. I had my kid this weekend. He wore me out. So anyhow, man, peace. I appreciate y'all guys, man. Hey, look, I'm a humble dude, man. I appreciate y'all for just watching, supporting the channel. Hey, get you a little novelty shirt, man. I catch flight, not feelings, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna come up with a few more, man. You gotta rock your shirts, man. Send that message out there, brother. Anyhow, man, peace out to y'all. I'll talk to y'all a little bit later, man. Put the link in for the t-shirts if y'all want to cop one. And the discount code is WTU 2020. Get y'all a discount right there, man. Free shipping. Save some money right there. Free shipping. Miko versus the mayor. If y'all want to see Miko fight the mayor in the charity boxing match, hit Miko up and say, yo, Richie Rich on Road to Taste say you need to fight the mayor. Jason G, boy, you keeping that shit up. Start posting comments on their page. Yeah, April, you say April 18th? Jamel said, I ain't gonna even put that on there. Oh, man. They said, go to their page right now and leave a comment. Miko versus the mayor. Bro, I wish I was down in Sasua and they talking about doing a fight, a boxing thing. I would do that shit, you know what I mean? I'll do it, whether I win or lose. Shit. I guess, cats, they don't want to take their L. You know what I'm saying? But all right, man. Peace out.